My name is Jules. As always, when you join me here, you are one of my treasures. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, as we do discuss the 5Ts on my channel. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, teaching / tips, and we talk trucks. It's just another Saturday night, trying to do another stream. Feel free to jump in and be courteous with everyone on here. We like to have good streams. Last night was pretty good. We usually get our people that come on the channel and do show some disrespect. So please be respectful when you do come on the channel and place any comments. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Everyone is welcome here as long as comments are kept respectful. As you know, like I said, we do talk about transition. I am a 54-year-old transgender woman. TSTV, welcome. How you doing? Just trying to pull up the channel here on my screen. To be able to watch comments a lot easier. On the live. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. We're already at 3 likes. Our goal is always to make 10 first. Hi Layla, welcome to the stream. If you want to jump into the stream, like Former and Layla have, feel free to jump in there. I'm just trying to get my stuff on my computer so I can see your comments in there a lot easier. We're already at 4 likes, so that is greatly appreciated. I actually, Gorilla, I am transgender and I am lesbian. What's the trans? I am a transgender woman. Nothing is wrong with me. Death. I think we'll just take you off the channel. Like I said, respectful comments are appreciated. If comments start getting there's nothing. I've done this because this is how I feel. This is who I feel I am inside. Thank you, Carlitas. The grandma jokes are old. Grandpa jokes are old. Transformer ones. Everybody uses them, so please, I usually just erase them because they've gotten old. Thank you. And Yankees, many of my subs are atheists and agnostic, so we don't believe in God. Myself, I don't believe in God. I actually belong to a church of atheism. Actually, I should change my name to Gators when today the Gators won. So they are now in the championship game. I am going to start researching on surgery, boo. Why? I've been through two major religions and have researched God, and I can no longer believe in Him. Many things point to that there's no hidden man up in the sky that has created everything. The tariffs can be good and bad. I think there's other ways of making sure that our taxes are paid. They can make us stop paying income taxes, but we could do like a universal sales tax. Hey, Space Frog, welcome. I'm doing great. I'm a male to I'm male to female transgender, so my voice is gonna be deep. Why hide it? Um, no, but you can measure oxygen and different elements in the air. So God is. Hey, Huggy, welcome. So although you can't see them, they're measurable. Thank you, your girl. No, Scarlet, it that's no God. I don't believe in God. You should watch one of our godless sermons on Sunday. I don't know how it's going to go tomorrow because our first herald will probably be uh, at the Mormon headquarters doing uh, protests against uh, at the general conference. Gee, I don't, I know what fentanyl is and don't use it because I am a nurse, so that would be incorrect. I have read the Bible. I've read the Bible, the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price. I've read many books of scripture. I know, I don't know if the transformer part is just a joke, but you know what? It's getting old. Um, and one time, that would have to be a yes. Dante's yes. I'm a trans woman. Yes, I am American. I've been through many faith crises in my life that just challenged my belief in God, and my shelf broke. My shelf broke. Yes, I am still transitioning. And if you don't understand what the broken shelf means, maybe look it up online. Uh, Matthew, that can still be changed in the state of California. Uh, Carlita's Way, uh, maybe when I believed in God, I mean, sometimes, but uh, like when you pray using fasting or tithing or anything like that, you don't, it's never been. Yeah, I may do that tomorrow, Space Frog. Because my, like I said, mine doesn't even have the Volt Carrier group in it. I keep it that way so people can, know I be safe with it. This stream is about my life journey as a transgender woman, but we also talk about triathlon trends, teaching slash tips, and trucks. I'm working on my 2008 Nissan Xterra. No, it depends on the culture. There are cultures that did transition uh, men to women. Well, John Michael, I was in a coma from botched brain surgery, so and came back to life, but never saw anything there. So I still don't believe in him. Yeah, MK, I'm trying to. The best thing is uh, there is to just stand up to these people, show them that you're not gonna, uh, you know, take the BS because, and then I just started deleting them off of here because, um, thank you, Amy. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I'm just, a lot of the God believers, I'm gonna start taking off of here. No need to talk about that hot. Well, let's take. I always love the question about Adam and Eve, because if you really look back at your Bible, which I have read Genesis, uh, read it again and remember that God took a piece of Adam and created Eve from it. So therefore, God created a transgender woman, which was a transgender uh, form of Adam to create Eve. Yeah, okay, that's true. I love to break down and analyze things. Yeah, I took them out because, especially using the N word. Yeah, if you're LGBTQIA plus, we try to we back everything up. Yes, so I say Eve is a transgender form of Adam. No, you guys are asking me, I'm giving my opinion. But you guys come in here and say blasphemous things to me and my viewers. That makes a lot of sense to me because uh, he, Eve was created from Adam. So, you know, same DNA. And yes, all these people bring in, you know, the thing is, everybody that does come in here is um, just helping the channel grow. Uh, I got at least 10 new subscribers just because of these religious people that are coming in here. Thank you, John Burke. Hi, Sarah. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Uh, Pat Mick, I know what I am, but I'm not gonna say. No, it is not a choice. It is something you feel growing up, and uh, it's just discomfort with the gender you were born with. I started transitioning at 51, but throughout my life, I did w- always have discomfort as a male. Correct, Tom. The Bible is a myth. Um, Hello, Giselle. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Kramer. My pronouns are she, her, hers. Yes, it is. It's a myth, Larry. It's very similar to many Greek and Roman mythologies. So maybe you should start reading all the mythologies out there. Yes, I do have a daughter. Not from pre-K, but more in hey Ryuki, welcome. Not from pre-K, but when I started, well, actually when I started potty training, and once I really started feeling comfortable with it, I felt more comfortable sitting all the time. And then in my teenage years, um, I I felt compelled to dress in women's clothing a lot. No, the Bible is a myth. Compare it just Jesus and God to Perseus and Zeus. Uh, it's basically the same story. Yeah, I would believe that, Ryuki. Hey, Ryuki, I actually applied to go on John DeLynne's channel on Mormon stories. Well, then in God, in a myth we trust. I'm right here standing in front of you. I've never seen God. Seeing is believing. Not believing is seeing. At this time, I don't have a partner. Um, no, it's not about being a sexual predator. It's about how you feel as a person, and it is okay in the state I live in to transition. Actually, I don't have that ability, but that's fine. Cross-dressing is someone that just likes to, from time to time, um, dress in, the opposite gender's clothes, while when you are transgender, you feel uncomfortable in the body you were assigned because you were assigned the wrong gender at birth. Nope, I've never been in prison. That's why I have a federal job. Actually, right now, Gear Jammer, I do wear a wig. It's actually pretty fun because I can change hair color every day if I wanted to. I have sought therapy, and that's where I was told I was trans. Conscious Machine, welcome. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I like women, so I'm looking for just nice women, but I don't really want anything that uh, anything serious at this time. Like, yeah, I'm an atheist, like you said, Ryuki. I'm not homosexual. I'm a transgender lesbian. So thank you everyone for visiting my channel because you're just helping my channel grow. Um, is you grow up and they have shown centers in the brain that do show different uh, who just erased Ryuki in here? Ryuki's one of my Ryuki's a one of my a very long time subscriber here. Yeah, wigs are cool because you can change who you want on here. Yeah, I hope she can come back on here. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. I do have ZS World here as a moderator, so that will help a lot of the comments that it's not that I want to be this way, it's that I have, I feel this way. Um, Chef Lawson, no need to have you any God talk. It's something we don't really talk about in here. Yeah, Jesus would shun everyone in here that are making judgments. If you're making judgment, that's like trying to be God yourself. So you're trying to be a false god. Therefore, therefore you are placing false gods before other people, and you're committing a very bad sin according to the Ten Commandments. You guys think I haven't read the Bible? My hobbies, I like to do triathlons. I like to run, bike, and swim. I like to do archery. I go to the I will also go to the gun range from time to time. I've never read the Quran. People should be able to express their lifestyle. I have my trans flag right there, right here. So I should be able to express it. We can put an American flag wherever we want. We can also, put people that are of Hispanic descent, whether it's Mexican, Puerto Rican, from Guatemala or whatever, can post their flag in their house. Jeff, I'm not going to answer your question. There should usually buildings will have a U.S. flag, maybe outside. Oh, XXX, do you think I've never gotten that joke? Oh, this is normal for me. Uh, is it normal? Do you have any type of like ailments where you have lots of pain? Because that's normal for some people, to be always be at a certain pain level, like at a 10, most of the time. That's normal for them. What's rage bait? And oh, that I'm sure that's what it is. But as you know, I do work in the medical field, and people need to know that I can spot certain things. It's not propaganda. I don't go and spread and put this flag in every place I want to, but we do. Like, I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and we help our LGBTQIA vets. What do you mean, did I go hands off? My name is Jules. I go by Jules. I don't push it at the library. That might be something at that library that's specific to that library. Well, thank you, Caden. Thank you for subscribing. Um, right now, I work in primary care. The sports thing, I think that, no, that wasn't my name. You were close, but it wasn't. Um, Transgender females should not compete in men's sports. Actually, the first two elections, I did vote for him. Um, and, um, but the third one, I couldn't. After what happened on January 6th, um, no. I don't represent Kamala Harris, but I thought it was the best choice. I didn't want another person that would attack the Capitol. How do you need help, Rivers? Good morning, Sharma. Thank you about the Guy Fawkes mask. It's the first time someone actually says Guy Fawkes rather than uh, anonymous mask, because many people do not realize the history of Guy Fawkes. I'm a transgender woman, Nightbot. Oh, well, I'm big into aliens. I got my alien head here. As you can see, I call my channel Area 5T1, kind of like Area 51. All my decor is alien, so I think that would be cool. Sorry if what hurts my feelings, Matthew. I would go to Area 51. I think it'd be interesting to go there. Well, I'm not the one that puts those flags there. It's the people that run that library. Please do leave a like and subscribe, as my moderator is saying. And then also, I will put the link to the merch store. Yeah, I got the merch store here. I can put the link to our merch store. And you guys can check out the merch. I don't know if prices have gone up because of tariffs. Stop what, Sonia? I look like the mob boss's wife. Sonia, I don't have any mental problems. I've already gone to therapy. Sergeant, I know he won. One place, God's a myth. Well, good luck go with your Bitcoin there. Hello out there in North Korea, if that I come on here so I can advocate for people like myself. I used to have an OnlyFans, but I don't anymore. And I wouldn't, I think that kids should not be transitioned. Actually, I think it should be left to the age of accountability where someone can make their own decisions. Uh, the whole transformer bit, I am a transgender woman, but the whole transformer bit has been played. I've heard that so many times that um, I think it really is played out as a joke. Well, Donnie, no, no, because gay's not bad. What do you mean, right about transmission? That's something in your car, or it's when you spread something from someone to someone else. Um, oh, I know it's Twitter trolls. It's people that just have a political agenda or their religious agenda. Donnie, if it depends, if you're of age and can make your own decisions, you should be able to. Jeffrey Dahmer is actually dead. So, um, I got you, Space Frog. Um, if anything, I would just stand it by Elf over here or something. Well, if you want to try, you can be Superman if you want to, but don't try to fly because you're not going to do very good. Well, thank you, Carlitos. I try to be. People come in here and try to put me down, but why um, let what people are trying to spread and put me down for? Why let that hurt me? Conscious matter, the thing is, or conscious machine, the thing is, you're letting those flags bother you. So um, that's your problem. You know, if they bother you, then don't go there. You have a good night, MK. Put what down, Donnie? No, I'm not a granddad. I'm not confused at all. Donnie, I can protect myself. Um, Curious about what Louis. I do have kids. No, I actually don't like Michelle Obama. No, conscious machine. If things are forced on you, then it's because you're letting it bother you. Uh, you should not let something that you see repeatedly get to you that much. I, s- you know, like here, Jimbo Slice, uh, comes and says Trump, Trump, Trump. It doesn't bother me because I know he's the president. He got elected president. Yet I know that he's not the one running the country because he has his buddy Elon next to him doing all the legwork. Actually, Peckmack, that's a pretty good comment there that you say about shoulders. Shoulders don't really have to do about being a woman. For example, uh, I used to be a swim coach, and I coached through. I mean, I swam throughout high school, and guess what? Most female swimmers have. They have large shoulders. I would suggest you look at a picture of Katie Ledecky. Go ahead and you can make your own flag if you want to. I would say my favorite car, if you're talking a sedan, I would probably have to say a Dodge Charger. I don't think Donald Trump is the best president. Donnie, you can, like I said, you can make it. Uh, it has to be an age of accountability where they can make their choices. Well, like I said, then don't go to the library or just why do you let them get to you? It's in your mind. You're the one that's letting them get to you. It, all like I said, all this hate that is being spewed on my channel right now is not getting to me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Uh, there's been better presidents. He's not the greatest. Thank you, Sapphire. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Luca, there are only two genders, male and female, but someone can be male to female. And that would make me a female. No, I don't have bad mental health. I've actually seen a therapist. It's not being pushed on you. You're only letting it bother you. Jacksonville kid, you know, that, you know, that is an issue. Like I said, they should be able to choose pronouns at the age of accountability. The age of accountability right now is being called 19. Yeah, I did see a therapist for several years, and came down to everything was that I had gender dysphoria. Okay, so now conscious machine is a bot. I can tell that now. Yeah, there's many of them that are trolls. Gender dysphoria is when you don't align with your gender assigned at birth. That too, Daniel. All the people that come in here are usually attracted. That's why they come in here. Hi, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. That's correct, butterflies. You don't have to be to like children to be a different, the opposite gender. Well said, Robin. Trans rights are human rights. Actually, Jimbo, I don't believe in God. God's a myth. Collects, I'm not going to bring that into the channel. Sean Bond, uh, we just kind of keep the Jesus talk out of here. Luke is gone. Joe, you need to go to. Well, many of us have found that we don't believe in God. I don't. I've been through two major religions. Cold eye. That's enough for the Trump. Hey Slacks, welcome to the stream. Same with the Jesus stuff. We need to stop that. You guys maybe need to uh, start attending the Church of Korihor, which is a godless church. Um, exactly, Jimbo. God is a myth. I don't believe in a gay God. I don't believe in God. I, I belong to a godless church, and we are registered as a 501c3 in the state of Utah, of all places. And right there, Jacob, you are judging me, so you will be in the same place. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let's, try to get some good topics going here. Everybody is coming in with their scriptural stuff, and this is not what the channel is about. On this channel, we do talk about, at one point, we do talk about high demand religions and cults. And, you know, that's what, no, I don't make people mods just because I have to, you know, gain trust in someone before I make them a mod. Right now, I am playing mod. One of my mods was in here, but they did. It looks like they left. My opinion on aliens is that they do exist. I like researching cults. I actually belonged to the Mormon church for a very long time. Found out it was a cult. If you want to find if you are in a cult, I suggest you follow the BITE model of authoritarian control. Donnie needs to go. I'm a transgender woman. Yes, I'll say aliens are real, but not God. Or Jesus. Myth. Yes, many churches believe in Jesus, so it's not that he's a cult, it's that the churches that believe in him are the cult. And there's a lot of high demand religions out there. I've already been through two religions, followed many different churches, and or tried out many different churches, and I don't believe in Jesus. Yeah, my voice is deep because I am transitioning. Jesus is nice. Maybe he is. I have an uncle named Jesus, and he's very nice. NJ, do you ever think I have not heard that joke? You guys don't. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Well, thank you, Devils there. Yeah, actually I do go out like this. The thing, Space Frog, is right now all these people are just helping my algorithm grow so much. We're already, 55 minutes in, and they have helped my channel almost hit 2,000 views. I don't play video games, collects. What's going on in here? I have a lot of people that come in and always try to spread Jesus's word to me when I don't believe in God, and try to tell me that being trans is a sin, which is incorrect. Many people are very unstable where they're trans, and um, if they don't have their hormones, and it can actually cause certain people to commit suicide. It wouldn't happen to me because I know how to control uh, myself. No, I don't. I go to a church of atheism. Look up the Church of Korhor at korhor.org. Thank you, Stephen. You know, I think that most of these people don't have smart comments that they would be able to leave because all they do is uh, know how to spread uh, hate. That's what churches do, or faithful people do. All they do is spread hate towards marginalized groups. I've, you know, that's all it is. I've said it on my stream before, and I will say it again. That's what people with faith and religion do. They spread hate. And they have proved it. Um, they have proved it again tonight. Oh, I I love myself. I mean, I love who I am. I'm really confident in myself, and and that's why I had to find my true self, and and transition. And I mean, and all these. I'm not queer. I am a transgender lesbian. Because I like women, so I'm a transgender woman that likes women, so that would make me a trans. Well, Thomas, you go and do that. It can become a real bad habit. Well, Fritzy, you're like myself. I'm just checking my analytics here. No, I'm not a Christian or wannabe. Well, it's not those days anymore, so we gotta think, you know, in the nowadays. I won't just do anything for a subscriber. I'd rather be uh, and be good and have a good stream. I've already got close to 1,400 subscribers. Welcome, Dustin. I don't believe in God, Kristen. We try to keep the God talk to minimum. Actually, I was not a member of a fake church. In fact, I was a member of one of the churches, the churches that's worth the most in this world right now. That has the highest value, most wealth. So it's called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or the Mormon Church. Um, they're worth $300 billion. Right now, I belong to a church of atheism. So I've left every church I've ever belonged to, which was the Catholic Church, Mormon Church, and I don't believe in anything. Long Beach is near where I'm originally from San Diego. Sometimes, Dustin, my mods will accidentally time out people. Um, so I like it happened today to one of my longtime subs, and hopefully she'll be able to come back on. Yeah, see, we're almost at 1,400 subs. We're, mm, I would say we're at 1,360, so we're about 40 away. No, I was, I'm a man that does feel inappropriately aligned in my body. So therefore, I started transitioning, taking the proper hormones. I did go to therapy and have uh, gone to a doctor to get the proper hormones to transition me. Well, Jack Matt, that's what you think. You're not in my body, you don't feel what I feel. And, and if you want to throw curse words into it, uh, that's on you. Actually, I'm not married anymore, but I do have kids. I don't blame my parents. Hey Mercedes, welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like. If it's your first time, do subscribe. I am very happy with my transition. Hot link. We try not to use God here. I don't believe in God, but if that's what it takes the others to be afraid of, then that's fine. No, I know lots about God. I've been through I grew up going to Catholic school. I then converted to Mormonism. So I've been through two of the most common religions in the United States, plus the two largest as far as capital, as far as wealth. So, and when it comes to religion, to me, it's seeing is believing, not believing is seeing. Van Damme, I was man. What fake churches? If anything, all churches in a way are fake. They try to push their belief on you, and you can try breaking them down. I've watched people break down the church, the Islamic church. I've watched people break down the Catholic Church, the Mormon Church, and everything into the bite model of authoritarian control. And if you guys haven't studied that, maybe I suggest that you go um, to just look up the bite model and um, and put your church through it in every question or your beliefs and find out if you're following cult beliefs. And West Coast, it's nothing about that. I actually do attend a church, but a church for atheists. Colby, just with what you come in saying, I'm going to start, Jimbo, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is a cult. I broke it down to Stephen Hassan's bite model of authoritarian control, and boy, 99.9% of the Mormon Church or the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, because I know that's how they want it said now, does land in the bite model. So the LDS Church is a cult. And maybe you should do an analysis yourself. Trumpism can be a cult too. I suggest you put that through the bite model of authoritarian control. Well, my friend created a church for atheists. No, I'm not in a cult. Well, I used to be part of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Found the way out. I suggest you break it down in there, Trumpism, and you will certainly find that it can be. Yeah, I've applied the same model to being transgender. Oh, Johnny Appleseed, I know you were here yesterday. And it didn't land in it. Have you ever broken stuff down into the bite model? Do you even know what the bite model is? Do you even know who created it? No, it's just you have to answer each question one by one. Just like whoever is in here and says Trumpism isn't one, you'd be saying the same thing to them that it isn't because it's convenient for you. Yes, Jimbo. So I would suggest you really take uh, the Mormon Church to the Bite model. I think three three questions on behavioral control didn't land as that. Three. Yes, it was Stephen Hassan. So three questions were no's, but all the others were yeses. I would date women neurological scientists. Well, I don't go to protests and I don't follow it as a cult. And I don't believe in Jesus Turbo, so I know God doesn't exist. God is a myth. God in it, in, you know, religion and the Bible and all that are a myth. It is a book that was created by a pagan. It was put together, and many books were not put in it. Many people don't realize that Adam had another wife before Eve. Yes, God is a myth, Patricia. I've never read the Quran. Correct, butterfly, and that's what. And when you read the story of most of these religions, 91%. Oh, look, 51 likes, our favorite number, 51. Um, when this groomer thing, you guys, that is such a lie, and you guys need to get off of that. Um, but the most books uh, of how religions are or scripture, they have just about the same story. Same with the books of myths. You know, there's Perseus and Zeus. That's like Jesus and God. So, you know, um, shoot, you can go all the way to Star Wars and it be Anakin and Luke. You know, it's a mythical thing. So, the Bible is a book of myth. It was put together by a council, Council on Nicaea, which was put together by a pagan. A pagan organized the Bible. No, I go to church, so we have kind of a no. We do it here online, and we just do talks to help each other. You know, navigate a world where people believe in all these myths. No, I don't believe in Satan. Uh, the say for example, I did a sermon, a godless sermon at the church here on the Church of Korhor, and I all I talked about was arrows. What are the significance of arrows in our life? Yes, I am single, Gary. Hello, Coed. See, these are the conversations like here where we need. No, it's because it's been shown that I can't see God. I haven't seen God, so I don't believe in him. Seeing is believing for me. Not believing is seeing. I said about judging earlier, not judging, and people continue to do it here. Yeah, but I've seen images of it. I can go down to the large array here in New Mexico. I can travel about an hour and can travel down to the large array and watch images of Pluto and the moon. Um, and I can see them. No, but I don't see God, so there I don't believe in him. I don't see oxygen, but I can measure it. So it's there. Butterflies, maybe in a couple of live streams, and once we start getting the channel large enough, which is getting there, I will get to as a mod. Thank you, Space Frog. Yes, we're having an excellent live stream. We're only an hour, we're less than an hour and a half in. And thanks to all the, preachers here, we are already at 2,500 views. And that helps us grow the channel. So thank you, everyone, for joining me here. No history we have written accounts of. I'm a transgender woman. Hello, B. I'm Jules. Remember, all of you are my treasures here. We do try to come in and talk about the 5Ts on my channel, being transition, triathlon trends, teaching/tips, and trucks. Now, the thing is, many times on the live stream, we get these Bible thumpers that come in here trying to since this is a lot about being trans, they come in and try to actually they slander us. So and push hate. So just like you know what the Bible says they should not do. Well, you're watching me on my channel, so I do exist, and you're here slandering me. So there you go. Or well, if it's written, it wouldn't be so much slander. It would be libel. Yes, I do triathlon. YT 420. Yes, I do triathlon. My favorite band, I'm an 80s person, so I would have to say Depeche Mode. What's hypocritical? Put myself through what? I don't feel like I'm putting myself through anything bad. Correct, butterflies. Butterflies, I think I'm gonna assign you as mod status. So just give me a moment. Butterflies, you are now a mod. That's just one of the thing I always tell my moderators is to just the um, basically just control a lot of the slanderous comments that people put in here. Especially we can the God and Jesus talk can go, and also a lot of the hate comments. Also, some of my mods will always tell people in here to hit a like, subscribe, and to comment. No, it's not to hide the truth. It's just to. I actually have subscribers that have religious trauma, and and when all of you that come in and spew religious hate, it will actually, um, you know, get them down. They will go, and these are my good subscribers. They will go, and I've had some of them end up on the ground crying. Hi, mommy. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Daniel, because they were hit with Bibles or stuff like that. People just pushed it on them. But you know what? I've been through it in a constructive way, and I can handle it. So actually, the Bible was a lot of books, and much of it was taken out. So how can you believe in history in something that you say is historical and there is pages missing? And I have not seen uh, parts of the Bible or people that believe in it. Hey, Avita, welcome. You know what? I will make you as we stated last night, I will make you a mod now. Um, there you go, girl. It's all yours. Yeah, and many will suffer religious persecute. There will be a lot of kids that suffer uh, abuse from religious leaders. Now, you guys, I have two new mods now, so really, I would. Good morning, Identities. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Matthew, you look like you're a bot. Um, Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We can, now start talking. I do have two moderators in here. Um, I actually live in New Mexico at this time. I'm originally from California. So welcome to Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. Thank you very much, butterflies. I love my hoop earrings. I have gold, black, uh, and gold, black, and stainless steel or sterling silver hoops, and in varying different sizes. And then I have some big gold hoops like this, and I love my hoops. I knew that was one of the major things I would get when once I pierced my ears. I pierced my own ears. I actually bought a piercing gun. Uh, this one is a little bit off on the equality, but when I did the second piercings, they came out exactly at the right level. I'm almost thinking of doing a third piercing, but I don't know if I have enough lobe there left. Um, if anything, I would get a tragus piercing. Hello, AC. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe if it's your first time in here. Oh, wow. We're going up in subs. Um, by tomorrow, I think we'll be able to, um, we might be able to apply for monetization. Oh, I don't know. It was one of my big things, Avita, that was to get earrings. Boom, put them in. I love hoop earrings. So, that was just my thing is uh, to get pierced. And these holes won't close up. Um, and the second ones, I always keep those piercings in. I just keep small ones in, some flat studs. Um, you got to go in there, butterflies. You know, so like tomorrow, I will try to go on in the afternoon. Go ahead, Daniel. You can post any questions as long as it's respectful. Yes, I do have a job. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse actually for the Department of Veterans Affairs. So go ahead and ask. There's many people in here and friends that I have that are just, you know, that are trans also. Well, one time, you're not my boss. Hard enough with Dominique. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I don't, Jimbo, I will not give out my dead name on here. That's something that we don't, as trans community, that is our past. Yeah, I saw that, Avita. I did see that. A friend of mine sent me that. My thoughts on Elon? I really think he's, and like I said, my thoughts, you know, are I believe he's running the country. Due to a memo he sent out every Monday, I have to go to work and send 5 things that I did last week at work. Aiden, I'm a woman. I embrace my femininity. Correct. I'm kidding. One is when one is born, there is actually been there has been studies showing that there are chemical imbalances in the brain that will make one have gender dysphoria and not align with their gender assigned at birth. I send my email every week, but basically I'm doing my same jobs every week because that's my responsibilities that I do. And I was for 51 years, Aiden, but I discovered who I truly am. I had discovered it throughout my life, but then had not embraced it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Yes, bear hugs. I have a daughter. My favorite, I'm an old school 80s person, so I'm gonna have to say with Depeche Mode or New Order. Um, my channel is called Jules Treasures, Area 5T1, as everyone here is considered a treasure, and we do talk the 5 T's. We talk about transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and tips. The 80s was the best era when it comes to music. Um, you can look at every type of music in the 80s and you can't go wrong with it. Actually, I'm 5'9", so I don't think I would be 7 foot with heels. It is hard when you have to hide yourself in many places. Correct. The only thing I've never been a fan of is country music. We can talk about different topics. We can talk about, I always say the 5 main topics on my channel are transition. We talk triathlon, trends. Now, in the teaching category, I do have subcategories. I do talk about cooking, some preparedness tips. I also talk, uh, let's see, I've talked urban myths on there. And then I have um, what's my other one? And then I also talk trucks because I talk about my Gem X, which is my Nissan Xterra that I am doing a resto mod on. Well, big boy, what kind of truck do you have? In the 80s, my favorite rock band would probably have to be somewhere between Def Leppard and Van Halen. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, I was at the end, like between three different. Um, yeah, Van Halen had some great songs. Metallica's good too. I do have a 2008 Nissan Xterra. It is a manual transmission. I when I did go to buy my Xterra or any truck I was gonna get, um, I wanted something with a manual transmission. Hardest thing to have stolen because if you don't know how, you have to find a thief that knows how to drive a manual transmission. Yeah, old box body trucks. Actually, my dream truck, it's actually an SUV that was made by Ford. It was actually only 12,000 of them made. It was made in the 80s and 90s. It's called a Centurion. And it was made by a van conversion company, actually. And the Cybertruck, I am not a fan of the Cybertruck. I think those are hideous. The You can ask questions. Some of them if I don't want to answer them, what's not a truck, Aiden? A Ford Centurion was actually made from a crew cab uh, Ford truck and the back of a Bronco, and they were brought together. They were awesome looking. I would want Sanjay. Yes, I would want a Dodge Charger Hellcat. Oh, the Cybertrucks are hideous. I think they're I don't even know why people would buy one. Any Tesla vehicle at this time, I wouldn't buy one. That um, their value is going down tremendously. Well said, snail mail. Yes, if you're gonna be to go into a bathroom to be a weirdo, the person's not gonna get hormones and to do it. They're just gonna go in, and vice versa. See, because it seems the male to female transgender community gets the most hate rather than the female to male. Um, I can answer any question, Daniel, but if it's appropriate for my channel, if it's not appropriate to answer it on here, because I know that some minors may come on here, I won't answer it on here. So are you threatening me, Tamo? Because I can have my mods report you for harassment. In fact, I might just do that myself. No, so, Tamo, what if you didn't even know? I bet you for a long time people have and they wouldn't know. And, well said, Avita. You know, in many cases he would not know. Daniel, I did go to a therapist. Have I said that I wasn't? I keep saying I am male to female transgender. Modern society as a whole right now, I think, has regressed in many ways. Uh, I think we were at a point where things were accepting and we were at a good point, but things have regressed and people are becoming very, very discriminatory. And I've made my channel for 18 and over only. So they the only reason it what's happening right now is that it slides through on their shorts. I think society, as far as in, you know, accepting of the LGBTQIA plus community has regressed. I think, um, you know, the way just different cultures have they've regressed. And yes, MAGA, I work for the Departments of Veterans Affairs, and yes, they accept me as their nurse. Why, Kevin, why do you think I do not understand reality? I do. Yes, MAGA, I am a VA nurse. I serve those who have served. Hello, Vincent. Well, Emmett, you just have to be straightforward with your parents. Just, you know, if you want to tell them, then you have to be straightforward. You can do it in a letter. Many people always come out, sometimes we'll do it like in a TikTok or some kind of video. There, you have to find your way if you want to come out to them. Well, and that's the thing, Mega, you know, being trans and, being a nurse, I don't know, I don't understand why I get the hate I get here. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome to the stream. Jeff, we had just, I think we had gotten into a good rhythm here because we had gotten rid of the God talk. We had gotten rid of the God talk. Uh, well, it depends what you want to educate them about. It's important to educate young people about life in general and educate them about, you know, normal school topics. Why was it important for my, uh, you know, my in what we call junior high now, it's middle school, teacher to teach us about drugs and why not to use them. Well, Kevin, that's completely different. You cannot take if you cannot take a prescription to become a dog. No, it's not exactly what I'm doing. You cannot become another animal, but uh, I feel within my body, and they have proved that within the brain there are chemical changes. Uh, if you read the Journal of the American Medical Association ever, that there are changes in the brain of those who are trans. And Terry, I know what your question is probably that you wanted me to say that I cannot make babies or have children, I should say, because I've gotten that question a million times. So thank you, Mega. Well, Kevin, then go become a dog if that's what you want to be. So Mega, are you not a supporter of Trump? And see, I see what you're saying there, Daniel. And trans men don't get the flack that us trans women get as much. Yeah, we might have to train him to sit. I can go get some doggy treats for him too. Um, I think actually Ukraine has the best president, in my opinion. That guy has stood up to Russia like there isn't, and what's he always do? He's always in his fatigues. Oh, the VA has changed tremendously. I every week I go in and I actually have every week I go in thinking, am I gonna like I'm walking on eggshells basically. I have already looked at the for where I would go if I had to. I would actually go work at the clinic where I get my hormone replacement therapy. I think Zelensky's done a very good job. That guy's always in his fatigues, out with his troops. I don't think you would ever find Trump doing that. I actually had a veteran who I had to call where we had to treat him for suicidal ideation because of um, of how Trump has changed the VA. You know, he's torn it apart, and this is really more of an Elon thing. He just they're gutting it. They want to do away with. I think right now they're working on 83,000 jobs nationwide. Me, on my free time, I work on my Nissan Xterra. I like to go hiking with my dog. I don't know if you can see him right here. Um, he's resting. I always try to do my live streams when he's resting. He's right here. Um, and my bow's not here, but if it was, I would go do some archery. I still haven't gone to a gun range here, but I will probably be going soon because a friend of mine wants to buy a new pistol, so I'll probably go hit up the gun range. Oh, really? I don't see him. See, you guys don't realize when you guys say something like that, you don't realize that I can see behind me. See, I know my Area 51 sign is here. I know my alien lamp's here. I know Alf is sitting right there. I know my dog is sitting right here. Um, so you guys, stupid comments like that don't scare me because I'm filming back here. I can see it on my on my stream. And then on top of that, my dog will probably sense him. You know, my dog is deaf, so his sense of smell. Oh, I don't know. Kevin was someone that was on here earlier, talking a bunch of stuff that I deleted, and but yes, Riva, we get them all the time. Being trans, I get lots of, and thank you for subscribing. I will always definitely shout out to new subs, um, but I do get lots of people that are jerks because they don't like people that are trans. Correct, and I leave them alone. I don't go onto their, if they have a live stream, I don't jump onto their live stream and push hate. So thank you, Jim. So that's the thing is I'm not going on their channel to push any hate. So they can, you know, stay on their channels. That's the big thing. I just think people shouldn't resort to vandalism to prove their point. Um, I think I don't think it's a good thing to do. And yes, I will jump from channel to channel. Myself, I will look at the alt media. I used to watch a lot of alt media on the, you know, thank you, Grim. I used to watch a lot of alt media on the conservative side, like the Salty Cracker. There was another one, Black Scout Survival. Um, there was several other ones I used to watch that were good. Um, and many of them, like, thank you, Grim Reaper. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We are to 1374. We were at, I think, 1340. I think we've gained about 30 subs. That's about 1% of the people that have come on here have subscribed. That's awesome. I'm an atheist. Thank you, Naruto. Hello, Stank. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I don't have a purposeless life. I actually have lots of purpose in my life. I have a daughter. I go to work every day and take care of people and veterans, uh, and make sure that they are living healthy lives. No, bear hugs, I don't think I will change my mind about my gender. That's why I think it was good that I found my true self at a later point in my life. Now, I think if children were to, you see a lot of people letting their children transition at an earlier point in life, uh, like in their teens. I think there's where you might see people have regrets. I'm not. Actually, I like both red and black air enthusiasts. I red, black, and white are my triathlon colors. We're only 35 away from hitting 100 likes. And I think we're going to go for about another hour. Thank you, Mega. Is this the vet I think it is? I've got my morals from growing up. Mr. Croissant, people can choose to join the channel whether they want to or not, if they want to subscribe or not. And I never said anything about religion. Oh, yeah, Maga, you're right. You don't have to have religion to have morals. Is that about the Liberty Mutual? John, who is that? Well said. Then Liberty, I think you need to go. Correct. I've seen the new. You're talking about the new commercial there, butterflies. See, this is such a better growing conversation than what we had. Well, John, many of us don't believe about the guy in the sky, the mythical being up there. Well said, Avita. Yeah, I actually did a video of the top 10 cosplay costumes I would love to get. I've already put together Black Canary one from Arrow. Um, but my ultimate one, actually, there's three Star Wars ones that I would love to get. And one would be my ultimate one would be Captain Phasma from Star Wars, you know, from the sequel trilogy, the Chrome Stormtrooper armor. I think Captain Phasma would look awesome. I would also, from The Mandalorian, I would love to do Bo-Katan. She was the female Mandalorian. I think that one would be fantastic. She's the one that would always take her helmet off, and I think she would, but she was a great character in the show. Eventually, she got, went through, and I don't know, through some ritual, uh, and then, was once again went to the practice of not taking, um, you know, putting back on her armor. And what's the other Mandalorian? She comes out on Ahsoka. Uh, what's her name? And she's got all the like airbrushed Mandalorian armor. Um, but yeah, I would love Bo-Katan armor. But Captain Phasma would be like between. I'm like right there between Bo-Katan and Captain Phasma. Thank you, Cinnabunny. Hope you hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Wow, we're only 25 away from hitting 1,400 subs uh, on this channel. Let's see, 32. That would put us, wow, a pretty good, and we're doing fantastic lately. Thank you, Cinnabunny. Please do come back. I will be back on here tomorrow. I tried to do. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play any video games. Uh, um, I tend to, uh, try to. When I come home, it's a lot of time with spending time with my dog here. Um, I don't do crafts. I'm not a crafts person. I'd rather go take him for a walk, or actually, it is Goblin. I love doing wigs. I can change color or whatever anytime. Um, Me, I'm more of a like to go outdoorsy person. I like I'll take him hiking on the weekends. We're supposed to go hiking with a friend today, and but it decided to start snowing today. So we couldn't go. I mean, we could go hiking, but it was cold, very cold. No problem, Mega. Always, always. I appreciate taking care of my veterans. Well, you have a good night, Mega. I haven't watched the Snow White movie. I'm really an action adventure girl. Um, Thank you, Cinnabunny. Actually, I want to get new ones. I do want to get some more cat eye style, maybe in black and maybe some tortoiseshell. Um, oh, thank you for the idea. Maybe I will get some red ones. I'll see what kind of deal. I actually like getting mine on Zenny. Zenny does always has great deals. Hello, Clemente. Welcome to the stream. After the stream, I will probably be doing one of my videos on high demand religions, which I focus on the Mormon church. Yes, I've seen those. But I do like going on Zenny. They're inexpensive. Sometimes they'll put buy two get one free, and they're inexpensive. The thing with glasses, even if you um, say for example, if you look at like if you go to Sunglass Hut and you have Oakley's, Ray-Bans, uh, you know, every brand that's there at Sunglass Hut, they're all owned by the same company. It's a company called Luxottica. That's why all those brand name sunglasses cost that much. So, um, same thing at the when you go to a optometry store. They all cost a lot of money because they're all owned by Luxottica. All those different frames, Luxottica makes them. And therefore, they've got like a monopoly going and they can charge as much as they want. Um, and so best thing is I would go to something like even that Warby Parker. I would try them, but Zenny Optical is great. I've ordered from them before. Like this pair, they're kind of old, but they're this is when more like when round ones were in, larger round ones, and these are just black, but they're Zenny and they came out great. Uh, yeah, Jesus, I wouldn't be able to tell you on that. I'm Jules. Jules Del Sol. Yeah, I got you, Avita. Well, bear hugs. I'm attracted to women. Really, that Corey, I'm a transgender woman. Corey, my pronouns are she, her, hers. Well, in this, okay, now we're getting into some, I think energetics here may be a bot. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hunters, that's, people don't, move on with time, when, as, back in, hi, Abby, welcome. I remember back in the 80s, there was a show called, I think it was That's Incredible, and they did a show on a trans woman, and then a trans man, how they were changing genders, and it was no big deal back then. And nowadays, it's like, it's horrible. Correct, Cinnabunny. We have always existed. There have been many Native American cultures that where they existed. Correct, hunters. Yes, they do give people a bad name. Sounds like a Bon Jovi song there. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, please do hit a like and subscribe. We're at 1370. I think we've gained over 30 subs this live stream. That is like I said earlier, like 1% of our audience has subbed. That is a fantastic growing. Well, squarely, here in my time zone, it is 10:30. And if you're just joining us, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Oh, here we go. Landscaper talk again. Hi Zoraya, welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I believe we will probably hit our 3,000 hours of watch hours tomorrow, which I will probably be able to put my application to monetize soon. I don't do drugs free bashing. Well, it would have actually if we. That's a well said thing there. That was well put there, Avita. I would have to say Mountain Dew. Wall Street, not just yet. I will have to apply for it, but we're getting close. We're only 70 watch hours away, but that should hit in the next couple of days. It takes time. This is 1 year's worth of transition. But I think the biggest things that the biggest changes I've seen in the past year, and I just went on my year, is obviously in the chest growth, and then and obviously you as they grow you do get soreness there. Hey Cincinnati, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. How have you been? Tyler Smith. That's you. That's not necessary. You know what? We'll just take you out of here. I'm not angry at all. At first, it does start with cross-dressing because at first what'll happen is you'll start feeling that gender dysphoria, but you'll start trying out the clothing. Oh, that's cool. What part of Georgia? Actually, Prophet, you don't have to be on hormones for life. Once you do get bottom surgery, there's your prostate gets taken out, then you no longer have to be on testosterone. Oh, okay. Avita's got a good. She's got the answer here for you. She's had surgery. Would it just be continue on estrogen, Avita? Got it. Got it. Actually, Avita cleared the question. The question here is that you would need hormones for uh, bone density issues. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I remember having to give when I worked in assisted living, having to give some of my residents what is it for bone density because of the osteoporosis. And then they would have to sit up for I forgot how long. Cool, Cincinnati. That sounds awesome. I'll have to check it out. What conspiracy theory? Oh, look at that. We're only 25 likes away from 100. I really believe that Avita. I He couldn't have gotten that accurate of a shot with an AR. Um, there's actually one guy that does recreations here on YouTube, and that that was too accurate of a shot. Actually, lately I have noticed like on certain movies I do tear up a little more, but uh, not too bad. Uh, and yes, I did go to a therapist before going on hormones. Most insurance companies will require it. So yeah, and yes, they'll come in trends. They'll come in waves. So I don't know if it's like every half hour. Um, they'll just start coming on like this. Oh, buddy. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, my dog just laid the against the power strip to my computer. So I hope you guys still caught the stream. I still see people on there, so I do apologize. He decided to move. So I'm just trying to get back to where I can see you guys on the computer, so I can catch your comments a lot easier. Yeah, your comments are about this big right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, here comes another. Hello, I'm back. Well, I know I was still on there, but now I can see you guys a lot easier. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We have been doing fantastic. We're at 75 likes. We would like to. Um, we would like to make 100. Actually, I am not subscribed to Mr. Beast. Sorry about that. My phone just disconnected for a moment. We're only 19 away from hitting 1,400 subs. Uh, Actually, my boss comes by my office or by my exam room every single day and visits. Um, every single day she comes by and checks on everybody personally. Now, first I started. I'll actually tell the story. At first, I thought I was just. At first, I felt I was bisexual, and then I started cross-dressing, and then I really felt the because I had tried women's clothing in the past as a teenager, so then I really found that I was a transgender woman. Yeah, Avita, and right now with the feds, the way things are, it's really, really difficult. Plus, I have a very, very hateful registered nurse that I work with. I mean, directly with. In other words, our teams work where we have a doctor, a registered nurse, a, a licensed practical nurse, and a pharmacist, and 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 a social worker. And she is, I mean, like really hateful to the trans community. Um, she know there's another person that works there at the in the VA that is trans and just calls them an it. I know that I actually know someone here on YouTube, and she go no, I shouldn't say she. It goes with the pronoun it, and she, you know, she calls someone that prefers to be a she an it. So there goes my dog. Yes, somebody, and feel free to hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Drag queens isn't. I I know some drag queens, and it's an art. It's an art form. It's something that they like to do. They're performers. So it's a completely different thing. You can have some perfectly straight cisgender men that are drag queens. It yeah, like Cinnabunny said, it's makeup. It's a performance art. Yeah, so I mean, it's just like saying, how do you consider certain characters on? I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I'll always go to Star Wars. Many of the characters on Star Wars just have a bunch of makeup on, and that's what makes them look like these alien characters. So are you gonna not accept them for that performance that they're putting on in the movie? That's what a drag queen is. Kabuki. Kabuki is almost like a form of it. Kabuki is a Japanese performing art where men have always dressed as the women. I've known this for years, and so why are there's no, and this has gone on for centuries with Kabuki. Trinity, you can try to pray for me all you want, but I don't believe in God. I have only been transitioning for a year. Correct. There are a lot of drag queens that do a very nice job on their makeup. Um, it's just a matter of, how they do it. Now, drag queens have very nice makeup. It's very exaggerated, a lot more than what I would wear. Like for me, I had to learn less is more type of thing because I was trying to put on more and I was putting on lots. And it took me time, but I got there and I've gotten to a point where I've learned the less is more theory. Gender fluid, I'm really on the whole non-binary gender fluid type thing. I don't know. I'm like really in between that because it's Well, Patrick, let me ask you a question. I know you're a troll, but let me ask you one question. How did God create woman? Oh, wait. God created a woman because he created a man from the dust, and then he took and noticed and put him in the Garden of Eden. Oh, I couldn't finish my story. I was going to tell him how Eve was actually a transgender form of Adam. Thank you, Mike. I like my red dress too. I liked this dress. It's like a little t-shirt dress I ordered. I really, I've always liked it. So, oh, I really struck a nerve right there because he jumped right back on. Garvin's, it just comes down to it that God took Adam's rib to create woman. Therefore, he used part of Adam's DNA to create a woman, which makes Eve a transgender form of Adam. That, and I like burgundy with black too. I have this real nice burgundy skirt. LA plant guy, you probably just can't accept it because I have said something that is true. Because the bone that he took from Adam, would have to be the same DNA. Oh, I live in New Mexico, so what kind, I just moved here a year ago. What kind of decor would be best to put up if you live in New Mexico? I thought I thought aliens would be fantastic. And I have my elf doll from the 90s. I've got a little Boba Fett, like kind of like a little bobblehead here that my daughter gave me for Christmas. I have a jigsaw puzzle over there, a pretty cool jigsaw puzzle, a Star Wars one that my daughter gave me. It was weird because the puzzle pieces start off as large ones, but then they get smaller and smaller. But oh, the thing is, Prophet, you don't realize that this is not a choice. Okay, we need 20 more likes to hit 100. We are coming up on our third hour. Um, how are we on subs? Oh, we need 17 more subs to hit 1400. I don't think, or 18 more. We will probably monetize by Monday. Well, have enough, meet the criteria to be monetized by Monday uh, or Tuesday. I will have to put in, of course, the application and fill out the um, everything on YouTube. Um, and then we will be able to do super chats, super stickers. If you do a super chat, I will on this channel. Your chat will be read. So so that's one thing. We will make sure to read all super chats. And of course react to them. Also super stickers, those people will be mentioned. It will also give us my merch store will be attached to the big open right when you get on. It'll be the merch store will be linked to the opening of the channel on the stream or any video. You will see some of the merch and then we will also be able to do subscriber uh, platform also. I know, and the Bible was put together by a pagan. You wouldn't be a fan of Knight Rider. Knight Rider was awesome. That's my heater. It's actually been cold here in Albuquerque. We actually had snow last night, actually up till about 2 o'clock. What do you mean, what's my OF? Oh, I did have an OnlyFans for a little bit, but no more. Hi, hello, hi Kat. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I eventually took it down. Um, you sound like Lando Calrissian. Hello, what do we have here? We're just chatting away, talking, watching for 18 more people to like and subscribe. No, I'm not distressed at all. I'm relaxed. I'm doing my chat with my people. I've got 2 new mods that are doing fantastic. Um, we've gotten away from the landscaper talk, and now we've been having good conversation. No, I don't have any type of Amazon. 4,300 views today. Probably gotten about 40 new subs on this stream. Too bad we can't get another 18 and just hit that 1,400. But I think we've already hit the it's been about a year. Monetization should be coming soon. I'm a transgender woman, Joss. Let me. I'm gonna post my merch store on here. Here's my merch store. Yes, I'll be able to do memberships. Be able to do memberships. We'll be able to have the merch store on the front site. We'll be able to do super chat, super stickers. And right here, I just posted a link to the merch store. You can either copy and paste that into your search engine. I don't know if you can just click on the blue link, but there's a merch store. Has all kinds of stuff: t-shirts, hoodies, blankets, throw blankets, like small little throw blankets. I have coffee in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there. I have like even little tank tops. I, you know, yes, it is June. Month, Pride Month is June. Or I mean, Pride Month is on June, and that's not just Trans Pride, it's all Pride. Yeah, I don't have an OnlyFans. I work for it's just something I wouldn't want to, you know, be seen at work on OnlyFans. I work for the federal government, so I shut down my OnlyFans because I had it on there for a couple months. Nobody subscribed to it, so that's it. I'm a transgender female, transgender woman, I should say. I thought I've seen you here before, Levi. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Just check out the merch store right down here. I'll post it in the chat again. There you go. You can either click the blue link or you can copy and paste that into your search engine. Hello, Dees. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, butterflies. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Oh, we've broken the. Yours is in the garbage. Uh, we have just broken out on the 3 hour mark. I think we're gonna start calling it a night. I do want to do another video for my high demand religions playlist. So I will, like I said, I'm gonna call it a night tonight. I do want to thank everybody for coming on here. What we have 4,411 views with 82 likes. We have gained over 40 subs tonight, I believe. Yeah, over 40. So that is fantastic. I do want to thank my new mods, being Avita, as you can see her on there. As some post up girl is what her screen name is, and I have butterflies as my other new mod on there. They've helped and done a fantastic job tonight, so I do want to say thank you. And thank you for joining me on the stream. I do want to say thank you once again to everyone. If you want to, I always like to say, if you are feeling down, depressed, or hopeless, sad, confused, or angry, have any thoughts of hurting yourself, please do call the 988 line. If you are a veteran, please do call 988 and press 1. So please, if you just need to talk to someone, they are a good reference to start at. And also remember, please do seek, before your transition and you want to start transitioning, please do see a gender therapist first, and then do get your hormones from a professional. Do not just go buy them anywhere. So please have a good night. Thank you for being here. And remember, I'm Jules. All of you are my treasures. You joined me here on Area 5T1. And have a good night.